I'll tell you what they were talking about. I woke up and they kept talking about they're gonna have black men after me because they said there were no black men around me for years. And then they said, no, no, there were. So they said they'll have black men coming after me. I'm gonna show you my face. This isn't as swollen as it usually is. When I woke up, it's not that swollen. They said that I was always supposed to see videos. Again, that's their they keep saying that. So then they were talking about, I said in a previous video that when I was on Twitter, there were people talking about family separation policy. They keep forgetting that they were not, the public wasn't supposed to know there was even a family separation policy happening. So for them to keep insisting that everybody knew before, I mean, people weren't supposed to even know there was a family separation policy. So their big issue seems to be, how come some people knew and some people didn't know? Again, that's their issue. The other big deal about what they've been saying while I was sleeping is that they're upset because when they stole my credit card and they admitted it out loud in my apartment that they knew who stole it, that upsets them because they said, well, if we apologized, then why does it matter? Because stealing someone's credit card and using it anywhere, it doesn't matter. They say, well, why did I put up online where it was used? Because it doesn't matter where it was used. Stealing someone's credit card is a crime, a big crime. Using it, and they didn't just spend money at one place, they spent it at two places. And when I'm going through all of this and I'm not feeling well, I would have to keep checking everything, which is part of how this works. I said I was going to go into their thought process, and this is a big deal about their thought process. See, in their minds, the idea that they stole it and used it at a specific place is the issue. Not the stealing part, not the using it, but the idea that we can do something wrong and apologize, and you're supposed to accept our apology. You see how that thought process is? It's, I stole something from you and used it at this place. I'm sorry I did that. Okay. But why is that going to be an issue anyway? Because it shows up on my credit card bill. So I then have to go through the process of calling around, changing my credit card number, calling the company to tell them I didn't do it. They don't just say, oh, you didn't do it, okay. No, they then have to hold the charge, because if I can't prove that I didn't do it, I'm still going to be billed for it. But in their thought process, that doesn't matter. We apologize to you. So then when my credit card was stolen last year and used, I then have to go do the same process. Meaning in their minds, they don't see how it's not just hurting me. I then have to do more work to correct what they did. And that's my point. If this process was happening to me all along, why didn't these people talking stop it from happening? That's my point. They did not do this to help me. They're now lying and trying to say that they were doing this to help me. No, you would have made sure my credit card wasn't stolen. And I was the one who had to catch the charge. The other big deal, and that's a big thought process, and I think that's a really big deal. The other big thought process is that if we keep threatening you, you're going to stop doing what you're doing, because we're going to keep threatening you if you don't. And I'll keep doing it even though it hasn't worked all these years. I'll keep threatening you, and eventually you'll stop doing it. No, that's not how life works. So they said, then we'll shoot you in the head. They said it last night. That's who they are. That's their thought process. Every video I do for the next few videos will always tell you how these people think, so that you can see how they were going to use this computer program to figure out how I think, predict my behavior, and then try to change it by manipulating me. But if you can see how they think, you don't need the computer program. These are not good people. Thank you for watching.